Hey everybody, Skinny Mitch here. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Today I want to talk about valves and fill stations. Well, valves slash fill stations. They kind of integrate in together. So, yeah, I just wanted to maybe clarify and maybe answer some questions that people might have. This can be confusing, especially for beginners. So, with that being said, let me start off by saying don't make the rookie mistake that I made when I first started out and get an aluminum scuba tank that only fills to 3,000 psi. Okay? It's a waste of your money. They're heavy, they're cumbersome, and you'll never get the fills you need. Okay? Go with carbon fiber, 4,500 psi, either cubic inch or cubic foot. Okay, so let's talk valves slash fill stations. Okay, so the first valve is going to be the K valve, and the K valve is a clamp-on mount with a yoke style fill station. All right. Well, what is a yoke style fill station? Just so happens I have one right here. Okay, so a clamp-on style yoke fill station for the K valve, and it's how you clamp it on. This right here lines up with a divot on the back of the valve, and this right here lines up with these O-rings. Okay, so this is your pressure gauge or manometer. This is your female quick disconnect. Here is your pressure release. All right, so I'll show you an example of how this attaches. Like I said, there is a divot on the back of this, and it's just as simple as this. Bam. Check it out. It rocks back and forth. That bugs the crap out of me. But like I said, this was a rookie mistake, and this was pretty much obsolete from the day I got it. So I switched to the carbon fiber bottles. All right, so that is a K valve with a yoke style fill station, clamp on. All right, so the next one would be a DIN valve, thread on, with a 300 DIN connection slash fill station, which is this one right here. Okay, so you can see it's threaded into the valve. And this part right here is the 300 DIN attachment or connector slash fill station. It's all confusing, right? So that's the difference between those two. So that's two different valves. The next valve we're going to talk about is a regulated valve, also known as a regulator. Okay, there's your female Foster quick or male Foster quick disconnect to put air into your bottle. Okay, and in order to use this, you're going to need a fill station, kind of like the K valve. Okay, which looks like this. Okay, so just imagine this screwed into your bottle. All right, then you would screw it into here, right? You'd screw this on. Then what you do is you would turn this down until it depresses that pin, which releases air into the system and into the vessel that you're filling. Okay, so that's three different types. And the problem with this is regulated. Okay, these are straight 4,500 psi output. The fact that it's regulated, and this one is 3,000 psi output, if your gun feels higher than 3,000 psi, this isn't going to do it for you. But most of the bottles you're going to get today have the upgraded version, which we're going to talk about here now. So let me move this out of the way. That aluminum tank is so heavy. All right. Maybe put you a little bit closer here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now we go to the upgraded version of valves now. Now, this used to be on my 90 cubic inch bottles, but I have some guns that feel higher, so it wasn't doing me justice. So anyway, this is the new version. Let me pull one of these out of here so we get you a closer look here. All right, you got your, where you put the air into your bottle. Okay. You got the gauge that shows the pressure of the vessel you're filling, and the gauge that shows the pressure in your tank. Now, the cool thing about these is, other than them not being regulated, when you turn this in, it releases the air into the fill whip and into your vessel. So you turn it until the air goes, and then you back it off like a quarter turn and it'll stop filling. So you have total control of how much air you put in the vessel you're filling. The really cool thing about this is when you spin this all the way out, when you're done, it automatically releases the pressure from the line. Auto pressure release. All right, so you got the K valve, the DIN valve, the regulator or regulated valve, and the upgraded versions. All right, so now let's talk about this Benjamin 90 cubic inch tank. All right, it used to have this on it. All right, I didn't like that, so I went and bought the DIN 300 DIN style adapter and copied the way my other tank is, like you saw earlier. This attachment, I don't know, it just wasn't long enough, seemed flimsy. Has like a little bump in it that I didn't like. Where was it at? I don't know. Anyway, now, recently, what I was saying is most of the bottles come with upgraded versions. Well, guess what? The Benjamin upgraded their valve, and now it's more like the EZ valve version. Slight differences. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is there's a problem with their upgraded valves. It's leaking between the tank and where the valve meets the tank. If you watched Maccabee Speed channel, you would see where he purchased one with the upgraded valve. Looks a lot like this one. Again, not a Ninja EZ valve, but the Benjamin version. And it leaked. So he sent that one back, got a new one, and it leaked. Okay. So before you purchase the Benjamin bottle with the upgraded version, be aware of that you may get one that leaks. I only have his example to go from. It's probably just they forgot to put the O-ring there, period, or it's the wrong size O-ring. But I agree with Maccabee Speed. He paid top dollar for a high quality piece of equipment and it didn't work. Why should he have to repair it? So like I said, I agree with him wholeheartedly for returning it. So that being said, I think that covers pretty much all of it. Please like and subscribe. And like I always say, be safe and have fun. I'll see you next time.